Hey, I'm Spencer and this is World War One. The technology of World War One was a real improvement from the technology we had before this era. One of the first innovations was the use of poisonous gas in war. At first, the gas was used in large containers and would let the wind carry the gas down the battlefield. Later in the war, gas was shot out of canisters into the enemy's trench. The gas wasn't always used to kill because they found out even when it did kill the enemy, it made them fight worse. The gas brought out another invention, which was the use of gas masks. Gas masks were able to save many soldiers and civilian lives. Germans would use bombs that were filled with gas and drop them on major cities. The cities would then let out a siren that warned people to put their mask on, which would save their lives. One thing that the Germans also used were submarines. The Germans used them to take out civilian and military ships. The submarines had devastating effects on the war for the British. Civilian ships were taken out like the Lusitania, which is one of the reasons why America came into the war. Also, machine guns were used during this war, which had devastating effects on the soldiers going against them. The Germans were the first to use them after they made changes to the Gatling machine gun. In one battle, the British lost around 60,000 troops to machine gun fire. This was also the first war that radios played a major part in communication. The radios, rumor has it, were bought at Radio Shack. Radios were able to transmit information to front lines and instruct the troops what to do. Planes and tanks were also introduced in World War I. Tanks at this time were not what they are today. Tanks back then broke down more times than they worked because the technology was not perfect. The plane was a very crude machine. When it was used during the war, towards the end of the technology used in planes started to get a lot better. All these inventions made an important impact on the war because it allowed for an easier way to kill people without losing as many people. Some of the inventions, like the gas mask, saved lives, but most inventions just allowed for more people to be killed. Even though technology advanced, it was still possible for people to know what they were planning. This was the case for the Zimmermann note. The Zimmermann note was a telegraph intercepted by British intelligence, and then they contacted America about it. The note was from Germany's Foreign Secretary, Arthur Zimmermann, what a coincidence, and it was meant for Germany's ambassador to Mexico, but it was decoded before it got to them. It was supposed to tell Mexico to start warfare with America so they could keep America from joining the war. It also said that they would start unrestricted submarine warfare on the U.S. When the U.S. found out about it, they were not very happy about it. The telegraph stated, "On the 1st of February, we intend to begin submarine warfare unrestricted. In spite of this, it is our intention to endeavor to be neutral to the United States of America. If this attempt is not successful, we propose an alliance on the following basis with Mexico. That we shall make war together and together make peace. We shall give financial support, and it is understood that Mexico will reconquer the lost territory in New Mexico, Texas, and Arizona. The details are left to you for settlement. You are instructed to inform the President of Mexico of the above in the greatest confidence as soon as it is certain that there will be an outbreak of war with the United States, and suggest that the President of Mexico, on his own initiative, should communicate with Japan, suggesting adherence at once to this plan. At the same time, offer to mediate between Germany and Japan. Please call to the attention of the President of Mexico that the employment of ruthless submarine warfare now promises to compel England to make peace in a few months. The North claimed that if Mexico went to war against America, then Germany would reclaim all the land that Mexico lost in the 1800s. This was one of the main reasons of America joining the war effort because it really made Americans mad. In conclusion, military technology made vast improvements in World War I, but they allowed for more people to be killed.